Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. Oh man, they mad. Why they so mad, people? They mad because I got the shadow taper. They mad because we the army. They just mad, man. They mad at us. Hold on. We working. Yall. We're just getting it all set up. Yeah, what the fuck? Hold on. having some issues right now. Can y'all hear me? Listen, can y'all hear? The chat is not doing nothing. Can y'all hear me? Hello? Okay, so people can hear. I don't know why it switched my chat for some reason. I don't know. It switched the chat. Fuck it. I'll figure it out later. The chat's supposed to be bigger. Hold on. Let me just look at what it looks like. Fuck it. Listen, we just trying to figure some stuff out. Anthony Joshua's fighting Povetkin. It's announced on Matchroom's page, Eddie Hearn's page. That is the latest. Make sure you guys smash the like button. This is not going to be a live stream because I'm going to sleep. However, what I tell y'all? What I tell y'all about this Joshua's next fight? Who did I tell you he was fighting? Are we done yet? When y'all gonna just listen to the young credentials? Man, I'm loving life. Eagles Army new media, and I know they mad. Like, man, when they gonna be wrong? When? We want them to be wrong so bad. Not this time, Utah. Silly Loma, why you combing your hair like some type of beta male? You sound stupid as fuck. Matter of fact, we gonna get you out of here because you're worried about what I'm doing, and it's a brush. It's not even a comb. Get this dumbass out of here. Who next? Anyway, Joshua's fighting against Povetkin, Wembley, September 22nd. What do y'all think about the fight? Y'all happy? Y'all like it? What? Dangerous? Exactly. Someone said only a beta male wonders why a man is brushing his hair. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say nothing about anything. We were just talking about boxing. He's talking about me, and then has the audacity to talk about who's a beta male. Hey, Slip the Jab said, ego salute, 7 dislikes out the gate. The hate is real. But we always get more love than we get hate, so I'm not worried about it. Listen, people get hate out the gate, but they know what's real. Like, see, and this is the thing. Shout out to Slip the Jab. He brought up something interesting. What do you hate? You hate the fact that I told you what was going to happen and it came true? Like, what you mad at? How you mad at me? What you mad at me? I didn't make the fight. See, that's how you know we winning. You gonna hate because someone predicted something and then it actually came true. Yeah, now you're like, fuck. Now I gotta hit the dislike. This motherfucker was right again. Hey, we don't always get it right, but sometimes we do. This shit is funny. I told y'all who he was fighting. Now there's nothing to sit back and debate. It's public knowledge now. And that was a long 24 hours. Yeah, we definitely didn't forget about that. WBA said, hey, we need some answers ASAP. They said we need answers ASAP. You got 24 hours. Long ass 24 hours. But it's officially announced now. What y'all think? Jello says 7 dislikes already. Damn, the haters got alarm clocks for this. No, it's not. They're probably coming from the UK, because the UK, you got to keep in mind, is hours ahead of where we are if you're in the United States. So this is like, yeah, see, someone said in London it's noon. It's 12:30, so it's probably a bunch of people from the UK. But like I said, what you mad at me for? Because I told you what fight was going to be next, and it was right. Like, that's all. And see, this is what we do. Ego's Army. New media. Let's have one of the 7 dislikers step up in the hot seat. Yeah. I got something for the dislikers. What you dislike, what you disagree with. What have I said regarding Joshua Wilder that you don't approve, that you don't co-sign, that you don't agree with, that is not factually correct, that makes no sense? What theory have I presented that makes no sense? You let me know. Let's see which one of the dislikers step up. Let's see. So we all just agree? Yeah, if if it's Povetkin and White, then he's really avoiding Wilder. There's no other way. And what, you gonna blame Wilder for what? Where are the 7 dislikers? I'm ready for the work. They can't step up because those are the people you blocked but are still subbed. Ego, you never speak the truth. Yeah, I never speak the truth. Anthony is playing what mind game? Enlighten me. What mind game is this? Where a guy's calling you out, trying to get in the ring, and you say he can't get in the ring. He offers you 50 mil, and you say no. I want home court advantage. I'm willing to take less money for it. What mind game is this? You let me know. Where's the work at? I'm ready. Where the dislikers? Please step up. Look, we got 12 dislikes. Where they at? Where they at? And what you mad at? Like, what you dislike? Because I told you it was gonna happen and it happened. This shit is funny. UK fans are so delusional, it's mind-blowing them. Hearn has their boxing media in a grip. See, look at Slip the Jab. He said they don't want to get roasted. See, this is... So, as long as you guys see it, I'm good with that. As long as we all see... See, I'm like Wilder in this situation. I'm attempting to make the fight, a.k.a. the debate, a.k.a. the argument, and they're not stepping up. and them being the man fans. There's 12 dislikers, and I know a lot of them are watching, but they won't say what they dislike. That don't hurt me. That hurts y'all, and it hurts your argument, because I'm trying to debate with you. Okay, boxing turbulent. I'll step up. I hate your personality. You full of shit. You hate my personality, but what does that have to do with the fight? You hate my personality, but why are you in the stream then? Why'd you come here? Boxing turbulent. Why'd you come here if you hate my personality? I mean, I don't even know who the fuck, I barely even know who the fuck you are. So, what'd you come here for? I didn't send you anything. So why'd you come here? That's all I need to know. You hate my personality, yet you're on my channel, and I didn't solicit you. I don't even know who you are. And if you cover boxing, that's even worse. Cause I ain't never heard of you. You ain't making no noise. So, why are you here? Simple question, eh? Y'all gonna see a dead body. It's okay. Yeah, you picked the right name. There's gonna be some turbulence. Why you say you hate my personality? Why you here? I'm not gonna be waiting all day for you to respond now. The show must go on. You got 20 seconds, bro. We gonna get to the bottom of this one way or another. Why you here? You hate my personality? Why you on my channel? On my video? Especially a live where you get more of my personality. What you here for? 10 seconds. That's it? Nothing? 5 seconds. Can y'all hear me, or is it just me? Final answer. Boxing turbulence. Just stopping by and your shit shows up in my feed. That's cause I'm the man. Goodbye. That's why my shit show up and you can't do nothing to stop it. Blocked. These dudes be so full of shit. They be so full of shit. He says just stopping by and your shit shows up in my feed. That still don't answer the question. Why did you click on it? If you don't like somebody's personality and they are the host and it is a live stream, just because it shows up in your feed, why would you click on it? This doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense to me. Like, I can understand, yeah, I have a popular channel, so I'm in the algorithm. It's gonna show up. You know, it's gonna show up in the in your home feed based on the algorithm because I'm successful at this, right? Because we got a good audience. But why would you click on it if you didn't like the host? If you hate their personality? Get these dudes out of here, man. Now, who disagrees with the Joshua situation? I'm trying to go to bed. We got any work or what? Is there anybody who wants to step up? He a fan ego. These dudes is more girly than these girls. And see, this is the thing. They'll say this, all this extra shit. Oh, I hate him, and then get blocked, and then we go running telling another channel, oh, he just blocked me, and then coming back under aliases and fake username. Why would you do all that if you didn't like the host? You didn't like their personality. So clearly you want to be a part of something. Good work, ego. Haters gonna hate. Listen, like I said, my thing is, what would you hate? What you mad at me for? I told you what it was gonna be, and that's what it is. I said Joshua Wilder. I don't think it will happen next. It's gonna be Povetkin, right? And guess what it was? Your videos keep popping up for them because they keep clicking on them. That's how YouTube works. That's actually a really good point, because YouTube, they started implementing kind of what like Netflix does and Spotify and things like that. where it kind of collects your data and your trends, what previous videos you watch, and then they'll start recommending more of that. Like when I go on Spotify, I listen to a lot of Tupac, right? You know what I mean? That's my favorite rapper, so I listen to a lot of individual Pac songs. So a lot of death row artists pop up. You know what I mean? Dr. Dre, Snoop, Dogg Pound, and it'll bring up different stuff. Or I listen to Biggie, and then it'll bring up Big Pun, Biggie, P. Diddy, I'll be missing you. You know, that's how it works. Same thing like Netflix, where it says, since you watch this, we recommend you watch this. So you're absolutely right with that. Hey, Prince of Novgorod or whatever, Hearn and AJ are just doing what's best for the business in the long run. This is not the channel for you. If you talking about all this business shit, this ain't the right channel for you. So you might want to cease and desist with those kind of comments. You talking about he's doing what's best, so basically middle finger to the fight fans who put them in business or who support their business, right? It's middle finger to us, and they're doing what works for them or what they feel. That's what you're telling me. I'm not trying to hear that, because I'm, at the end of the day, even as a reporter, I'm still a consumer. If I don't cover the fight live, then I buy fights. If it's, you know what I mean, obviously a fight that is deserving. All right, I'm blocking Prince of Novar. He said fight fans don't look after Terry Norris, and they ain't looking after you because you blocked. What does Terry Norris have to do with it? These dudes is like, it's just like pure ignorance. What does Terry Norris have to do with this? He said fight fans don't look. These motherfuckers just hear somebody say something and then just like repeat it. Fight fans don't look after Terry Norris. What the fuck does that have to do with it? Both Povetkin and Wilder can punch, so there's a danger there. If you get clocked clean by either one of them, obviously there's probably more danger because Wilder's taller and he hasn't been beaten and he has more power. But both guys can definitely debilitate you and hurt you. So what are you talking about, Terry Norris? These dudes is lame. You know what I'm saying? This is not what I got in boxing for this lame type of fan. That's weak to me. You know what I mean? So shout out to the real boxing fans. This dude talking about Terry Norris. What is that? What does Terry Norris have to do with anything? Please let me know. I don't want to see anyone get hurt. Nobody's trying to see somebody mortally wounded. But see, and this these dudes are so ignorant that just listen to what they said. Eddie Hearn says that Joshua will knock out Wilder in 3 rounds. But then that guy just said that they're doing what's best for Joshua in the long run. Right? So which one is it? Either Joshua's going to decapitate and destroy Wilder and Wilder fights nothing but bums, or you're worried about his safety fighting Wilder and you're prolonging the fight because you're doing what you feel is needed or necessary in the long run. See how they try to have it both ways? First of all, Wilder ain't fought nobody. Then why do you need more time? Why do you need longer than 8-week training camp to fight him if he ain't fought nobody? If he's only fought bums, right? Why are you doing what's best for Joshua in the long run if Wilder ain't that dude? You know what I'm saying? He's just weak. He's weak and fights bums. How are you gonna mention Terry Norris and condone AJ walking away from 50 to 100 million for a fight? That's what I don't know, because that money can buy you the best doctors and healthcare and everything. What happened to the 24-hour deadline? That was weeks ago. Listen, if y'all in the stream, smash the like button. I looked at it, we had 18 dislikes, and I ain't even said nothing but what's the reality of the situation. That's how you know we been beat these motherfuckers. They are so petrified. They don't know where to turn. That's all they do. You know what I mean? Ego was right. What do I do? Hit the dislike button. Listen, I know you guys think that hurts the channel, but it really doesn't. It count. YouTube doesn't give a fuck. YouTube, first of all, it's like my cell phone plan. I've had a cell phone before through AT&T. I've had a cell phone and a plan with them before cell phones and like internet, and you could do as much on your phone. So I'm grandfathered in because I got an unlimited plan before data plans were like really, really prominent, where they knew they could start charging per gigabyte and all that shit. So just like that, YouTube, I'm grandfathered in. You guys can hit as many dislikes as you want. That ain't gonna do shit. It just shows engagement. It just shows that people are engaged and clicking on the video. So have at that. But again, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the dislikers to step up in a hot seat. Let's see what you disagree with. Let's hash it out right here and now. That's what I'm trying to get to. They disrespect our American champion and duck him at the same time. That's why nobody's trying to do the hot seat, because they know what it is. Especially with the weak selling my soul and bringing it home BS. That doesn't even make sense. How is it selling your soul but you asked for it? You know what I'm saying? That's like me going to my barber shop. Did she do a good job, my barber? That's like me going to my barber and saying, hey, I want a number 3 on top and I want a shadow taper. And then she does just that on my hair. And then I'm like, or like, let's say I want a mohawk. That's more, it's easier for people to visualize. Let's say I go to my barber shop and I say, hey, I want a mohawk. And then she cuts a mohawk into my shit. And it looks fly for a mohawk. And I'm like, what are you doing? I don't want to be like these young boys and follow trends. Then why'd you ask for the mohawk if you didn't want to be, you know what I mean? You didn't want to follow a trend. That doesn't even make sense. How you gonna ask for a mohawk and then say you don't want to be like everyone else who has mohawks and follow trend? Or you go to a hair salon and then you ask them to dye the tips of your hair like Chris Brown and Charlos and Swift Jared Hurd, how they all had the tips frosted and paused and dyed, and then you ask them for that look, and then they do it, and then you say, oh, I don't want to be like everybody else with the dyed. You asked for this. That doesn't even make sense. You asked for the 50 million. You said, I swear, 50 mil, I'll take the fight tomorrow. So how's that selling your soul to collect what you asked for? That's like me ordering a large pizza, everything on it, combination pizza, and then they deliver it. After I ordered it, I called and ordered it, and then I like, hey, I'm not breaking my diet for this pizza. What? You ordered the pizza. What you mean? I'm not wasting my cheat day on this pizza. You ordered the pizza. So how are you gonna blame them because it goes against your diet or your values or whatever, your training regimen or whatever you're trying to do? Why would you order a pizza and say, give me everything, meat lovers, combination, blah, 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 and then they deliver like a pizza place should do, and you're like, fuck this, I'm not eating this pizza. You're not gonna get me to break my diet. What? How's that getting you to break your diet when you ordered this? Joshua asked for 50 million. Wilder didn't just be like, I'm so frustrated right now, I just want to give Joshua 50 mil. He didn't do that. Joshua asked for it, and then they got with their people, who got with their people, and then they delivered it. So that doesn't even make sense about the whole selling my soul. You know what I'm saying? Like my channel, I accept donations, you know, on the channel. So if it says, hey, if you'd like to donate, blah, 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 and someone say, hey, I like what you do, Ego, here's $20. Hey, I'm not selling my soul for that $20. It's like, what? I ain't sucking no dick for $20. Like, where did that come from? You asked for the 20. I was just supporting like you asked, you know what I'm saying? That sounds like some old different shit. DAZN has an Instagram. That's what's up. Yeah, I don't think it's selling soul when you ask. You're selling your soul when you ask for it. But whatever. Anyway, Joshua's fighting Povetkin. What y'all think of that? Y'all happy? Y'all like the fight or what? Damn, they said he back-to-back people say he's selling his soul. I don't like the Povetkin fight. Here's why. Povetkin is a dangerous option with nothing to lose that could play spoiler. Like even if Povetkin loses, if Joshua doesn't look good in the fight, or obviously if he stops Joshua or beats him in any fashion, then that's the ultimate spoiler. But as far as I'm concerned, if Joshua doesn't excel and he doesn't like show separation and look good, all of that hurts the Wilder Joshua fight. You know, good luck trying to get 50 million. Good luck to try to get them to come up with 50 million if you get knocked down or anything like that. If you get knocked down and if like Klitschko and then you fight to win it, good luck trying to get 50 million about them. You know what I mean? Again, it's just the timing. I don't know. I don't like it. I would have rather see Joshua Wilder winner fight Povetkin, because at least we got the undisputed unification. Because another reason I don't like it is because I'm a real boxing fan, and on top of it being the bigger fight, to me, it's the better fight with more implications. Here's why. If Povetkin beats Joshua, and I have nothing against Povetkin. I mean, other he did the drug shit. That shit wasn't cool. But I mean, other than that, I don't have no issue with him. Povetkin hasn't been a champion before with like a real, you know what I mean, legit belt. Joshua has been a champion. He's the second longest current reigning champion. And he has Klitschko on his resume, a guy who Povetkin lost to, right? So if Povetkin beats Joshua, then obviously they'll probably try to make Wilder versus Povetkin. But it messes things up because Joshua and Wilder is the bigger fight, and Joshua is the champion. The implications are better for Joshua Wilder, because Joshua could be like, hey, I fought Klitschko and I beat him. I beat Joseph Parker, right? I beat Dillian White, who's another current ranked guy. And I had title defenses against Dominic Brazil, Eric Molina, etc. If Povetkin wins, this will be his first time being a champion with the real belt. And then if he fights Wilder, he'll have no title defenses. So it doesn't, the pot is, to me, is not as sweet if they go after undisputed. Because now, if Joshua, like let's say September or next, Joshua and Wilder fought. They both have been champions, the longest two champions in the heavyweight division, and they both have title defenses. So they're both adequately prepared. But if Povetkin upsets Joshua, then fights Wilder, he'll be a new champion with no title defense. I don't want to see that. I want to see the two champions, the two longest standing champions who are undefeated, fight each other, instead of a guy who lost to Klitschko, a guy that Joshua beat. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I don't know if I explained it well. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. If Povetkin wins, there's probably a rematch clause. Shout out to Kennedy Linder. So yeah, that would probably take up the April fight anyway. So we probably wouldn't even get Deontay Wilder versus Povetkin right after, because Joshua would probably, if he loses, probably look to exercise a rematch clause. So I don't like that. Like I said, right now, hypothetically, if Wilder Joshua fought next, it's the biggest undisputed event, because both guys are champions. They're the two longest standing champions. They both have title defenses, so they've proved and held on to the belt. So I'm not trying to see a new champion just emerge and then automatically make the Wilder fight. I mean, obviously it'll be a natural fit if Povetkin does win, but I just don't like it. I would rather see the two undefeated guys scrap. It makes for a more meaningful undisputed heavyweight fight. So Joshua better hope he wins. And even if, like I said, if Joshua doesn't look sharp in the fight, like, remember when Lucas Matisse, not the bullshit performance from Pacquiao, but the guy he fought, the guy from Thailand, if Joshua like wins, but he wins in that type of fashion, then it hurts the Wilder fight to me. Because, yeah, Lucas Matisse knocked the guy out from Thailand, but he was struggling. So there's a lot of pressure on Joshua. And the other thing is, if you go to Joshua's like social media and stuff, the fans are like enraged. I seen Eddie Hearn, they're like, when he posted this, they're like, why the fuck is he ducking Wilder and shit like that? Not everyone, and I know people get mad when I bring this dude up, but I don't care. Floyd Mayweather handles pressure, like both in the ring pressure, like if you come at him, but I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about pressure outside of the ring. I remember Maidana, was a dangerous fight. Like maybe a week before he was about to fight Maidana, Miss Jackson came out with that lawyer chick, the attorney or whatever, saying she was suing Floyd. And this was after, I guess, Miss Jackson had an abortion of his baby or whatever the fuck happened. But that was damn near on like fight week that she came out, and his ex-fiancés basically, since they had already broke up, was suing him. And then Floyd still performed against Maidana, got the job done. Floyd, when he fought Cotto, you guys got to know your boxing. When Floyd fought Cotto, he moved up to 54 to fight Cotto. And he knew he had to go to jail after that because he took that plea deal. And they said he prolonged his jail because he was supposed to go into jail, I think, before he fought Cotto in May. And because his profession, the judge granted him, said, okay, we'll let you serve. You're not like a flight risk or anything. We'll let you fight and collect your money, but then you got to go to jail and serve your sentence after that. You get what I'm saying? So bottom line is, I seen Floyd have just different shit like that. He had a disagreement, you know, when him and his pops got into it on that 24/7. I've seen him have like just blowouts and just people suing him, and you know, his friend got killed, probably that guy that killed himself and killed his girlfriend, that Earl dude, I think his name was Earl. Just different shit like that. These things have come up before fight weeks and stuff, or during training camp, and Floyd is mentally strong in that regard. Even when Shane Mosley hurt him, mentally strong in that moment. I don't think a lot of guys are built like that. A lot of guys don't have that throwback training. So, like, I want to see. I'm really anxious to see. I can't say what Joshua can and can't do, but the level of animosity that he's getting from fans, from social media and stuff, I wonder if that's going to even play on him. I'm not trying to set up an excuse, but he's being ridiculed on his social media over not fighting Wilder next, and how public the negotiations played out. So not everyone's equipped to deal with that, plus a grueling training camp, and then fully prepare. Some people they get all fucked up. Some people can channel it, but we're gonna find out. You know what I mean? Because he's getting a lot of shit thrown at him right now. Just go to the social media. That's all I'm gonna keep saying. Go to the social media and go look at it. Just read through the comments. Just look at any of his posts. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We working. And listen, they so mad because they don't have excuses anymore. The man fans are done. They're like, oh fuck, the jig is up. He is fighting Povetkin. I don't know why some of y'all were holding out hope that Wilder was somehow gonna be next and this was a game. All the signs pointed to them not fighting next. You know what I'm saying? After a certain point. So it is what it is. They're announcing it tomorrow on Tuesday in New York. So I think Joshua's coming to New York, and then they're going to London or something on Wednesday. So it is what it is. That's who he's fighting. That's the latest and greatest. I expected it, so at the end of the day, I'm not even like shocked by it. I knew it well before. Wilder's had the contract for 10 days. Before all that, I knew it wasn't gonna happen next. Like, this is why old media gets so mad, because they can't stop it. They know what's like here, like with Pacquiao. People are like, oh, vintage Pacquiao. Pacquiao's back. Pacquiao looked very good versus Matisse, but Matisse also hasn't done shit at welterweight. These are the facts. He don't have no real significant bodies at welterweight, so people are judging him based on his totality of his career, maybe, or what he did at 140, but he really didn't do nothing at 147, right? So although I give Pacquiao credit for that 147, I still got to put it in perspective. And the perspective is, just because you did all that to Lucas Matisse has little to nothing, and I want to say nothing, to do with a Pacquiao versus Errol Spence, Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman, Pacquiao, Terrence Crawford. Those are completely different fights. And again, old media, I encourage you, if you want to prove me wrong, then push for these fights, period. Let's see Pacquiao fight Terrence Crawford. He vintage, right? You said it's going to be vintage. Let's see it. This is why old media will never be ahead. Because they deny and denounce and try to debunk and diss and do all this shit. But at the end of the day, the truth always comes out, and we're going to find out what it is. Like I said, Pacquiao did great. He looked sharp, but Matisse's style was more tailor-made for him, and he hadn't really performed at a high level at welterweight to the point where he really did anything. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. But like I said, I'll give Pacquiao all the credit in the world if he fights Crawford, if he fights Errol Spence, if he fights Thurman next. But I highly doubt it. I'm on the record saying I highly doubt it. And you motherfuckers will get mad at me for saying this shit, but then, oh yeah, you're full of shit. Oh, you're always hating on Pacquiao. But then you won't push for the fight. And instead, you'll make excuses. Oh, Pacquiao's a legend. He doesn't have anything left to prove. If you don't have nothing left to prove, retire. That's what I would do. If I had done everything and there's nowhere else to go for me, then retire. You made all the money in the game that you could. You sold out AT&T Stadium. Then what you in it for? You have nothing left to prove. Bernard Hopkins, he went out on his shield. He fought young Joe Smith Jr., a massive puncher, got knocked the fuck out the ring. He fought Kovalev late in his career because he was still pushing for, greatness in his to wrap up his legacy. He fought Jean Pascal. He was old. He fought Kelly Pavlik. So and he fought all these fights. Kelly Pavlik, all these fights. Kawasaki, he's older than Pacquiao. So stop it with these excuses that y'all fucking make. Just like Joshua Wilder. Y'all mad at me for saying that he's gonna fight Povetkin, and guess what? He's fighting Povetkin. Would you be mad at the meteorologist if it says it's gonna be extremely hot in Vegas today? Make sure you wear shorts and drink a lot of water. It's gonna be 108 degrees, and then by 3 p.m. it's gonna be 111. And then you go out in Vegas and it's hot. It's sweltering heat. You mad at the meteorologist because they told your dumbass what it was gonna be, and it really was that? I mean, really, what are we talking about? People, oh, fuck ego, I dislike it. Mad at me because I said it was going to be Povetkin and it wouldn't be Wilder. And what a quinky dink. It's not Wilder. I don't care who Wilder fights next, to be honest. Because everybody's ducking Luis Ortiz. Wilder was the only one who stepped up to the plate to do it. Even though Luis Ortiz is coming off a fucking knockout. He just got knocked out and knocked out multiple times. It was a popular fight that did over 1 million views, so the world's seen it, and people still don't want to fight Luis Ortiz. So Wilder just did that this year, and he handled. That was Joshua's old mandatory before the WBA did some more bogus shit and dropped him from the rankings. even though the person who the WBC found the drug test and they put him back in the rankings after he addressed his side and spoke to what happened. The person, the sanctioning body who did the fucking test, WBA been on bullshit all year. You know what I'm saying? How is it the WBC, they conducted the test, or their program, they didn't do it themselves, VADA did it or whatever, but their program, their mandatory clean boxing program was what caught him up. Their affiliation with VADA and them testing fighters. Then they let him back into the rankings to the point where the WBC allows the WBC champion to defend against Luis Ortiz, but meanwhile the WBA just dropped him from the rankings and kept him left out. And again, everybody's ducking Luis Ortiz, so I don't give a fuck. Wilder could fight Ronald McDonald, Hamburglar. I don't give a shit. Joshua doesn't want to fight him next. Eddie Hearn doesn't want to fight him next. He already fought Luis Ortiz, and nobody want to fight that man. So Wilder versus the Hamburglar. That's who he should fight. Fuck it. You know what I mean? If Joshua get to pick his mandatory, Wilder has a mandatory. It's Dominic Brazil. You can say, oh, it's Joshua's leftover, but it's his mandatory. How is it Joshua gets to fight his mandatory after turning down 50 mil, but these motherfuckers be like, oh, why is he fighting Brazil? So Wilder can't fight his mandatory even though he tried to get the better fight. He tried to get the champion. Come on, stop it. Tyson Fury, he's talking about, oh, I'll sign to fight Wilder tomorrow and all this shit. And then he's fighting, I don't know who the fuck he's fighting. I don't even know his first name. His last name is Pianetta or some shit. Pin the tail on the donkey. I don't even know who that dude is. So if y'all really, and those are two fighters from the UK. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua is fighting his mandatory, and then Tyson Fury said, oh, I'll fight Wilder in 10 seconds. I'll sign, I will. But then you fighting Pinata, and you probably gonna treat him like a pinata because I ain't never heard of him. And Tyson Fury can box. So to answer your question, once again, Wilder can fight whoever the fuck he wants. If Tyson Fury can fight Pinata, then why can't Wilder fight? He tried to get Joshua, it didn't happen. You know, Dillian White got ordered to fight Luis Ortiz, and then Dillian White fought a money fight with Joseph Parker. Not a bad fight, but you didn't take the threat that, you know what I mean, that would have gave you all the respect from the hardcore boxing fans. You went the money route and took that guy coming off a loss. And to me, Luis Ortiz's loss is more respectable than Joseph Parker's loss because I don't think AJ or Joseph Parker looked particularly great. Luis Ortiz looked sharp as fuck. He just got caught by a massive puncher. So those are my thoughts. W Sam, what's Sam? Ottman, what up? We Ego's Army, smash the like button. I just wanted to talk to y'all. I'm about to get off. I'm about to get some sleep. It's been real. Smash the like button. Everybody's ducking Luis Ortiz. Wilder can fight whoever he wants. Joshua's fighting Povetkin, his mandatory, so we'll see. But like, we're getting a lot of this too, where like Tyson Fury, he says he wants to fight Wilder and he'll sign instantly, but then he's fighting Piano or Pinata or whatever. Amir Khan says he'll fight Kell Brook, Errol Spence, or Keith Thurman, but he's fighting a guy that Errol Spence knocked out, Samuel Vargas, a guy that Danny Garcia knocked out in Samuel Vargas, right? Kell Brook just pulled out of his fight with an ankle injury. He was about to fight Dane Cook. He's pulling out with the ankle injury. Billy Joe Saunders pulled out the Martin Murray fight twice with injuries and said he wants to fight Golovkin, but then he didn't fight Martin Murray, even a guy Golovkin beat. You know what I'm saying? So that we got some issues. I keep seeing guys call out certain names like, oh, I want to fight that, and the guy they're saying is like, yeah, that's a dope fight, and then they fight someone much lesser than that person. There's no more excuse for AJ. Listen, the fans, like I said, this is what they don't understand. This is what the fans do. You could come to my individual video and hit the dislike button. That's perfectly fine because, like I said, I have an established channel. It's just gonna show engagement, right? So I'm still gonna get views on the channel or whatever. But you can't stop the message. The message is already out there about what's going on, my input and insight. That's what you're not stopping. You can't stop hundreds and millions and thousands of boxing fans and their opinions. So if you think a little 20, 50, 100 dislikes on my particular video is stopping the message, then you're sadly mistaken, because the message spreads like wildfire, and you're not going to be able to bamboozle the fans, and you're not going to be able to knock me off my pivot, you know what I mean, and then try to scare me into feeling how to, like, oh, ego, you're being biased. I mean, you guys say whatever you want. That's because they dislike their life. Hey, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, people know what it is, so you disliking the video ain't changing that. Go, like I said, go look at Wilder's last post, read the comments, and go look at Joshua and Eddie Hearn and Matchroom announcing this fight in their most recent post, and just go read the comments, and you guys will see. You'll see here's what they think about you. And this is not me. I mean, some of it might be Ego's army, but a lot of it's just the public. Like I said, you're not going to be able to bamboozle the whole public. So that's the homework assignment for everyone. Just go to everybody involved in the heavyweight division. Just go peruse through their social media and just skim through the comments and see what you see. Those are the opinions of real life, everyday men and women who like boxing, like myself and like you guys. On that note, I'm out. You guys smash the like button, catch the replay if you missed it. I'll be back with some live streams. We're going to get it cracking. Shout out to all the supporters and the haters. Either way, it still motivates. Holla at the kid. Peace out, y'all.